What's going on, everybody? My name is Jane Doe.
And I am Sheikah Sweetie.
And we are introducing to you guys Book Black. It's an extension of Black Book Houston, where we interview Houston's greatest creatives, talents, caterers, pretty much what we do on Black Book Houston Instagram, just visual.
Yes, so you guys make sure y'all are following us on Instagram because we will be bringing you the hottest entrepreneurs and businesses around Houston, Texas. Hello everyone and welcome back to Book Black. Okay, today we have Javante Ham and Miss Darshay Ham of Melanoid Exchange.
Yes.
So we're gonna get into their business because I'm really excited about this business because it's very close to home. If you know about Black Book Houston, then you know we love everything black. Okay. So before we get started though, we gonna see if they got their black card first. Okay. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so it's two of y'all. If y'all don't get this, y'all really like
Teamwork, baby.
Y'all really lose
Teamwork,
your black card.
Teamwork, baby.
Okay, first question. If someone puts their hand up on their hip, what is the appropriate response? A, I dip. B, we dip. C, you dip. Or D, all of the above.
I say all of the above.
Then I dip, you dip, we dip. All of the above.
She got it. All right, let's go, team. Next, okay. What does the word thought stand for?
That
Okay.
over there.
Well, she ain't
I'm
even- she already knows.
Sorry.
She didn't even let me get to it. Okay. Well, looks like they keeping their black card today. This is the last one, okay? Finish this phrase. He's a complicated man and no one understands him but his woman. Is it Kanye West? Is it Ray Rice? Is it Chris Brown? Or is it John Shaft?
I say John Shaft.
What you think?
Who is it? I don't even know who this is.
You gonna go with your husband's answer?
He's a complicated man and nobody understands him. Yes, Shaft. That is Shaft. Yeah, it is. Yeah, babe. Good job.
All right, y'all. They get to keep their black card. Okay, you guys.
Black as it get.
That is Shaft.
Yes, they did it together. Teamwork make the dream work.
Black as it
Yeah.
So let's get into Melanoid Exchange. Can you guys tell us what that is?
Yes, I can tell you what it is. So, essentially, Melanoid Exchange is an e-commerce platform with our sole purpose being to connect entrepreneurs of color with the world through e-commerce and booking.
Okay. So do you guys have a team? Is it just you two? How does?
So, you can go ahead.
Currently, we're building our team. So, because we are creating a marketplace for Black-owned businesses, you know, we have to grow. And so, it was just us for the longest. Got everything really set up with just us two. We traveled with just us two, but now we adding the whole team. So
Yeah.
it's growing.
And we got I think 2 people we've added just in this last couple weeks. We looking to add some more. We looking for pioneers though, like some people that's gonna help us disrupt the industry. Some real trailblazers. Like I don't want anybody who average or even done anything average, you know. So I'm looking for people that's really some trailblazers to expand this team.
Right. Okay. How long have you guys been in business?
I founded the company back in, I want to say February of 2019. We had a soft launch in August, hard launch at the end of October. So we've been operating fully about probably I want to say 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
3 months, I'll just say 3 months.
Right.
So.
That's amazing. You guys look like you're doing pretty well. Your website is up and running. It looks functional. I checked it out.
Yes.
That's one thing I do because we have a website as well, and I want to make sure it
Right.
is able to be easy access for you know people who are coming to our website. So I checked it out. Looks
Right.
nice.
You checked out the app?
Well, I guess that was the app that I went to.
Oh,
I'm not sure if it was
Yeah.
the website or the app because it, you know, I did it on my iPhone. I'm not really
Okay,
sure what
okay.
it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, how did you guys go about getting the app built? Did you reach out to someone? Did you do it yourself? How did that work?
So it started with my own initiative because I'm a software engineer by trade. So I kind of doing a CEO/CTO role. I had the resources, met somebody, we teamed up. Got the plan down. It was transferred it from my head down to the paper and then from the paper into software because at the time I was working as a software engineer. and I got together, met a good contact, and then we really went from there. And we created our own team full of software engineers.
Okay, so how long did it take you guys to build the app?
I want to say the app from February until I want to say probably 2 to 3 months to get it really working and functioning to where we would want it to be. You know, so.
But the job is never done.
Yeah.
If you own an app, the job is never done.
A website
gonna
too.
have bugs, things you gotta fix. That's why it's so good that that's his trade, because you know whenever you own an app and you're not necessarily in tune with that field, you don't necessarily know that there are bugs, that there are things that need to get fixed. So it's just so good that you know he is a part of that development team, because he can find it just like that. Like, oh, this is not working. This is not clicking over, you know, functioning correctly. And so, job is never done with an app.
And also, you guys still have to go in and add those businesses, right? So yeah,
definitely. Everybody it's the companies add themselves. So we just provide the platform. And so just like Amazon, so you would come in and you would get your storefront. You would upload your products. You would set your price. You would set your shipping price, and you would control anything. You have set your payment methods. And basically, all we do is serve as the platform. So basically, we don't have to do anything. Everything is automated.
I got you.
And the other thing that we do approve the site. So once you do your on the main web page, it says become a vendor. On that tab, you click that tab, you fill out all the information about your business. You tell us about your company and what your company does. What do you sell? If you have a service, what's your service? Are you a booking platform, or are you a e-commerce where you're selling a good or something like that? And then what we do is we go in, we approve you. And then once you're approved, you got your dashboard. You can then access where you're going to be shipping worldwide. You got, you know, everything that you know, would need as far as e-commerce platform and a site. We give that to you, and then you start adding products, and then you good to go. Now you can put it in your bio. You can put it everywhere you need to put it. People can start to know, okay, I can shop here at this website from you. So,
okay, that's so awesome. So do y'all ever run into any problems? Like, for instance, with businesses, like, uploading their information, do you run into issues with the businesses, maybe not having their stuff together? You know, do you have to turn a lot of people away? How does that work?
So, typically, we don't really try to turn anybody away. However, in this day and age, a lot of people are not really digital. And so we created the platform for people to go digital. However, like when I'm explaining the pitch, I say, we have the talent, however, sometimes we just lack the knowledge and resources. So a lot of people don't know how to take pictures or how to just set up little simple stuff that we would think, but we're targeting people who are at vendor festivals who have these products but who haven't went digital, and it's kind of like a learning curve, you know, just it's a big learning curve to them.
Like, they put the product on the carpet, you know, and they take a picture, and it's just that we don't down them for that. It's just that we teach them, and we'll message them, email them, and say, hey, you know, how about you try this, that, and the third? That way it's more marketable. That way people are more inclined to shop from you. That way people are looking at your products and they're more like, okay, it's like shopper perception. Like, okay, they look good based on just the picture. You know what I mean? Without even getting the product yet, just by the picture, I want to shop and buy that. And so, but, you know, if you hanging it on the wall and there's no background, you putting it on the floor, on the carpet, you know, nobody really gonna want to purchase it just yet.
I'm so happy you guys said that, because we deal with a lot of similar issues. When uploading these businesses to our directory, people are giving me one sentence, and I'm just like, saying I do hair and I like to do hair does not market your business. And if I see that as me wanting to have my hair done, I'll be like, I'm straight. You know, I want to know about your business. You know, people connect more when, you know, you're putting stuff out there. Like, they're like, oh, I like that. That looks dope. Or however they set it up, you know, it's marketable to people, like you said. So I was just curious to know if you have to turn people away. Because, I mean, a lot of times I'm just like, hey, guys, your description, you know, and I really appreciate y'all for letting them know, giving them the knowledge, because we don't know what we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So
I think education is everything. Especially with what we trying to do is also, like I said, our sole purpose is connecting entrepreneurs of color with the world. So we're trying to bridge that gap from them selling at the vendor marketplace or doing pop-up shops to getting their product seen across the world. Like, you might have a great product here in Houston, but however, just minus out the equation right now, Instagram and Facebook and all of that stuff, because you can't really just depend on that stuff. So how would you assure that the whole world sees your product? And when I ask a lot of people that, they can't really just answer it. They like, well, and so that's the reason why we built this platform, is to where you can upload your products and people from around the world, somebody in Africa might need that product, somebody in New York, somebody in Florida might need it. And we just trying to make that possible, because like I said, we have the talent and we have the resources. We just don't know how to get it done.
Yeah, and I think as time is like going on, so many people are learning about the gift of ads, the gift of Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything like that, and so are we. You get what I'm saying? So as we grow as a platform, as we learn how to market ourselves, like we had a tweet that went viral and it was like millions of impressions all over the world. So as we gain that type of exposure with the world, so will you, essentially. So will your products, so will and so that's kind of like killing two birds with one stone. You doing your work, we're doing our work, we do our work together, and we make money as a team. Like, we feel like our vendors are our team as well. Like, you a part of us, we're a part of you. You make money, we make money, we make money, you make money. You get what I'm saying?
So are you charging the vendors to be listed?
So we don't charge any monthly
fees.
Only like a small percentage of each transaction. That's versus every other platform.
Yeah, just Amazon charge. I think we tried. Us being entrepreneurs. Yep. And we spent that $40 and didn't do nothing.
Shopify.
That's exactly what happened.
Shopify charge about $30. Etsy even charge about $15 to $20, and on the opposite side with our booking platform, like Style Seat charge $35, Booksy charge $30.
Yeah, so we just noticed Style Seat started that.
Yeah, so we are the most economically friendly platform for where people of color can get the most out of their product.
Right. Because if you look at it, so many people, you put that money down and then you don't get any sales, but you still losing money.
Exactly.
You're not making any money, you losing money.
I agree, because even with the whole marketing, the vending at the markets, honestly, that is not my favorite thing to do.
Most definitely.
I feel like, especially me, I'm a cake artist, so if I go out there, it's like, I made 100 cupcakes and y'all bought 50. I still got 50 cupcakes, and I paid the vendor fees. So
facts.
With you guys, we lose nothing.
Exactly. That's like, what we try to tell people. It's when you make a sale, that's the only time we can make our money.
Right, and we only charge 6%. So that's essentially tax. That's nothing. And we charge 2.5% for our booking services. So and also on the booking side, people can pay in person if they choose to. So we just want to make it as economically friendly as possible for you to become an entrepreneur today. And it's not really draining financially or anything. Everybody needs that second income, and we don't need it to be daunting. You don't want it to become a second bill instead of a second income. And so that's pretty much what we trying to do with that.
So I seen you guys was like as seen on Forbes. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Yes,
I can tell you a little bit more about that. So every year at the Forbes the Under 30 convention, they have a startup hub, and they select I think it was like 75 startups that they see potential in to come out there and just market their business and get hand in hand and talk to investors on a need to know have an intimate relationship, like a sit down one-on-one with investors, and to just let the world know about your product that you have out there. Man, it was some amazing people out there. It was like the people of the future, it was the Amazons, it was the Facebooks of the future that was there. I mean, we was really blessed to be in the building.
Did y'all see a lot of people of color?
No, not
actually
really.
Because it was in Detroit. Yeah, the attendees were so many people of color. Now the business side,
no.
But the attendees, it was in Detroit. That's like one of the largest populations of African American people. So it was thick with black people, but when it comes to having your own
business, it was
business and you being in a startup hub, it was probably on like
I say probably less than 10%.
So what would you say that you need to do to be like selected to be in an environment like that? You just gotta keep grinding, or what, you gotta have a business that nobody's thought of? What?
I honestly, I could sit here and I could tell you some things, but honestly, it was only God the reason why we got there. I didn't even. I'd be so honest with you. I didn't even have the money to go, because once you got selected, you had to go, and I think you had to pay like $1,400, and I didn't have the money.
$1,400 for what?
To pay for being pay the vending space basically.
I'm telling you, Forbes is all about making money.
Yeah.
It doesn't, because you're gonna be able to utilize their name. So you're gonna be able to put on your website as seen on Forbes. You're gonna be able to put have pictures and all these things. So they're about their dollar too. So even if you get selected for it,
it's always a fee.
It's always a fee. You might get a discount though.
Yeah, we got a discount. Yeah, however, it wasn't what the regular people would have paid if they would have just applied to come. But it was most definitely. I think it was $1,400, and we ended up paying like $1,100 or something like that.
So you can apply to go.
Yeah, well, you can apply, but you have to get selected.
Right. They'll vet your business. Yeah. So this is the thing. Like, a lot of the business were in different stages. So for us, we had already developed everything. We were already at different stages. Every business is at a different stage. So some people don't even have their business up and running. It's just a thought. It's just an idea. But that idea is so developed. It's crazy. They have all their marketing material. They have all their market evaluation. They have all their pitch deck down. Like, they have everything down to a T. It's just not.
It's on paper.
It's on paper. And they're looking for people to say, okay, here's some money to make this thing an actual thing. And then you got some apps that are in beta phase, which means they're not on the market yet. That means that they're just essentially an idea that's still getting fixed and bugs are getting mastered, and then they'll put it out once it's approved by Apple, or once it's approved by Play Store, they'll put it out on the store. So it's like everybody's in different stages. It's just that if they feel like your work being at Forbes, they'll put you there.
Yeah, they won't just let anybody.
Was this convention only for app startups?
No. It was
Everybody
there, whatever kind of business you have.
Cannabis, I mean,
that is huge.
Like even sex, like I guess it's a lot of investors looking into like sex toys, people that want to do sex seduction, play stores, all this kind of stuff online, and like people that want to sell like any cannabis products, like if you like, how you do your treats and stuff, if you wanted to venture into doing it with cannabis, they are looking to invest in that type of stuff. People that are doing plant-based stuff, so if you want to do anything like vegan, if you want to start selling any type of like cookies, and this one girl had something that was like a new milk or something like that, or something. She was doing cheese. Yeah, cheese. And she got up there and talked about that. Like, they have different people. Like, you can pay for different levels. So, like, if you want to, you can get a video shot at for it.
Yeah, they most definitely about the money. Yeah. It's most definitely.
So, do you guys at Melanoid Exchange, do y'all host events or anything like that?
So we are we are starting our marketing campaigns in 2020. So we gonna target the marketing from a media perspective. We're gonna target it on social media, and we also gonna have community events. So we and I don't want to speak on a lot of the partnerships there, but we have a lot of stuff coming soon. I just can't speak on it yet because the deal just hasn't been inked. But we most definitely going to be getting out into the community, doing a lot of events, partnering with school systems to get younger. Yeah, most definitely partnering with different school systems to show kids about entrepreneurship, and just really getting involved with the community and just showing everybody that, like I told you, that they can become an entrepreneur today with no overhead costs.
Yeah, I just met these people, but I love them. Okay, because anybody out here trying to do something for our community, like, y'all gotta take advantage. This stuff is totally free. Nobody's charging you anything. Black people, this is our time right now. Like, entrepreneurship is taking off. If you have a business, if you have an idea, you need some help, like, it's people out there that will help you. It's different kind of programs that will help you grow, take advantage of this. Like, we're out here trying to see us flourish because there's room for everybody at the top. There's no reason for us to be trying to fight one another. We don't have to pull each other down because we're gonna all make it. If just one of us makes it, you know, we all can make it. So I'm just thankful for y'all. I really love y'all platform.
For you guys,
thankful for this platform.
What y'all doing is giving us to the platform for us to tell people about what we're doing. And I'm telling you, since I met your husband, we just, you know, we clicked right. It might have been just the PV. It might have just been the PV thing. I don't know, but he just a genuine dude. So it's just it's been love ever since. You know, we can share information and bounce ideas off of each other, and it's just been a blessing for us to just be able to tell some people, because I'm pretty sure after the video comes out and all of that stuff, we're gonna have a boatload of new vendors coming in, so we appreciate you guys also.
And we'll definitely keep promoting you on our page. Like, I mean, what we do and what y'all do kind of go hand in hand. So
most definitely, we had the same. When I met with him, we said we basically had the same mission. We might have different businesses, but we had the same mission, which is just empowering the black race to, you know, whatever you're doing, whether it's entrepreneurship or just spreading the word about your business. So I think that the businesses in line together, although we might be doing different things, it's a lot of things that we could coexist together.
Most definitely. Speaking of my husband, you gave him a book.
Most definitely.
That you wrote yourself.
Yes.
You want to tell us about that book?
Yes, most definitely. I would love to tell y'all about that. That's my book is called The Hood Scholar. It's a bestseller on Melanoid Exchange. We also another feature of Melanoid Exchange is
couple of features.
Yeah, we made our own bestsellers list because I seen after doing my research on the New York Times bestseller, we seen that again, just like how we were saying on Forbes, that it was all about the money. So no matter the content I read, and no. Let me say this because I don't want to sound like I'm hating, but I've read the people like Charlemagne's book. I've read Tyler Perry's book, and honestly, I really feel, and not even just me, but people have told me like, man, your book deserved to be a bestseller. And so when I heard Jay-Z, he was saying like how they praised billboards when they was young, and now they look at billboards like, is you dumb, you know? So how can the billboards tell me what I'm worth? You know, they don't even understand my story, so how can they tell me my worth? You know, so that I took it upon myself to create my own bestsellers list. And the first version on the bestsellers list was my book, The Hood Scholar.
If you don't think nobody else,
I'm trying to tell you. So now I can address myself as a best-selling author. And
I like sorrow.
The book is basically just speaking about me, how I'm coming from my childhood, raised in Broward County, Florida, and a lot of people don't really know how it is in Broward County, Florida. But if you want to just take a vision and just 2 words and think of where I'm from in Broward County, and I would just say Kodak Black. And if you think of that, that's where I'm from. That's how everybody is. That's how I was. And just the book is telling my journey from those stages in my life, from when I was born until how I got to myself right now as a CEO of a $1 million company, and just all the trials and tribulations that I had to take on. Me going from my journey from coming up here to play football at Prairie View A&M University, getting kicked, losing my scholarship, quitting the football team, having a daughter. Just all the stuff that could have took me out, you know, going to jail and all of that stuff, and just showing how getting a job then in corporate America and then making almost 6 figures and quitting the job and just going all in with Melanoid Exchange. And it's just telling the story of how it happened and just giving all the glory to God, and just really just I wanted everybody to feel me and to just see that no matter what it is, because a lot of people like, man, I've been going through this, I've been going through that, but it's like I want everybody to know that every successful person went through a lot of stuff. And so a lot of people see me right now and they like, man, you balling, you doing this, but they don't really know the backstory of how everything happened, you know. So that's a summary of the book right there.
Now, how long did it take you to write that book?
I want to say it took me, I started in December? I started in December.
This year?
No, December of last
like 2018.
Okay.
Okay.
So I started in December of 2018, and I want to say I finished In March?
Summer.
No, I finished in March. However, my friend was one of my best friends was coming out with a book, and I just decided to hold off on it. But in the process of me holding off on it, some life events happened, and which made the book even more juicier than it would have been if I would have released it. So it took me about 3 months.
So, was the process of publishing a book hard, or
self-publish everything?
So, how did you? What programs did you use to self-publish? I'm just asking because people are watching, and it's some authors out there or aspiring authors.
So it's really easier than you think. I'm a just put it like this. So after all you have to do is write the book, and that's the hardest part. And I say the second hardest thing is marketing the book. However, when you go the self-publishing route, like me, I made the book. I basically edited it myself. I gave it to some people who I felt like was worthy of reading it. I gave it to my wife. I gave it to I want to say a couple of my friends, and we just kind of edited it like that. I was going to pay somebody to format it. I learned how to format it myself. As you can see, I'm really a person who I like to figure things out. So then it was the process of Amazon. Amazon is who prints my books. So Amazon has a service called Kindle Direct Publishing, and that is most definitely I can say that Amazon is my competition as far as that, but some of the service that they offer are, impeccable. Second to none. They made it so easy to where all I had to do was I got my guy, one of my graphic designers, to do my cover. We uploaded the cover on there. We uploaded the manuscript, and within 48 hours, the book was published. So that's how easy it is. The hard part is writing the book. I can say the second hardest part is marketing the book, and publishing the book is so easy. Like it's so easy. Like go on YouTube and just type in how to self-publish a book on Amazon, and the video might be 5 minutes long, and it's really that easy.
I love YouTube. Yes. I went to YouTube University for
real, because honestly, people will go through these publishers and they'll take all your money, and then you'll be getting nothing back, just
pennies on the dollar.
That they've done all the work that you could have done yourself, So, I mean, everything gonna have its kinks and stuff. Like through this self-publishing, it's not necessarily, and I'm gonna say it's not easy, but it's just because the work that it's gonna take, even on the others' parts, who's gonna read it, who's gonna go through it. Like if you gonna find people that are gonna actually read that book front to back and actually take the time to edit, the everything that goes into it. You have to have people that trust, teachers, whoever you want to decide on. You gotta pick good people, and they gotta be willing to go through the work that's gonna take to do that, and then it's like, it's just, it's easy, but it's also going to take you some work. But the more you know, the better. You know what I mean? So just ask around. We are on Instagram, Melanoid Exchange. That's a word, Shay, for me. Ham go ham on Instagram for him. Reach out, ask questions, because there are many people who are self-published book writers, and, they're getting all of their profits back. Nobody is really stealing their money except for that e-commerce platform that they're selling on, which you should sell on Melanoid Exchange. Right. So get get 94% of your profit back.
So you heard what they said. They gave you their Instagrams. Y'all make sure y'all ask them. Never be afraid to ask a winner how to win. Okay. Before we go, I just want to ask y'all for some advice that y'all may want to give to aspiring entrepreneurs, aspiring people who want to be in your shoes one day.
I could say. The most important thing that I could tell them is to make sure that going through this journey is that you're gonna have to have a lot of faith, and that's I think that's the most important thing, because even at the times when it doesn't look good, you got to remember why you started, what's your vision, and like I said, I'm not where I want to be at right now, but I remember what my vision was when I started, and I got to have the faith that even though I can't see it, to know what God put in my heart, so that I can, continue to beat on that vision every day, and staying consistent, and just, going through the process, and just trusting the process. And it might be a high, it might be a low, but just staying level-headed through the whole process, and continue to have faith, just never give up. If you think that you can chase your dream, and you knew what you set it out to be, like, go for it. And I would encourage everybody to go big, because if we think of all these big companies, the Amazons, the Facebooks, the Ubers, I just watched a podcast on it's a great podcast, man. It's called How I Started, How It Started, or something like that. It's on Apple Podcasts, and I listened to the stories of Damon John. I don't know, y'all probably know who that is. He started Fubu, and also the CEO of Shopify.
Is he?
Yeah, he on Shark Tank.
Okay, I'm like, I know.
And also, after I listened to his, I listened to the CEO of Shopify, and man, if you just hear those people's journeys, it's like, man.
They give you motivation.
It give you motivation, like, because they was down.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, man, if just knowing the backstory, and that's a part of the reason why I put out the book, because I feel like once people see the backstory, that kind of motivates you to go harder. If I was up here and telling everybody that, well, the journey was just peaches and cream, I never had a setback, I just went ahead, I followed this road to success, and I just went straight up the hill, and you know, people really would get discouraged and like, man, it's not going like that for me. But nah, like it's something every day. It's something every day, man. That's why I say we got to keep the faith, continue to believe in God, and just remember the vision that He gave you. And I'll just leave y'all with that, and she can go ahead and tell how she would feel.
It's really good though that you post your real life stories and what's going on, like in that book that you share with people, because as humans we tend to do, no one wants to talk about their failures. Right. Like nobody's posting on Instagram, oh look, I messed up today, or I lost this much money. Nobody's doing it. So it often appears like we always
it's like Instagram is like and I can say this because I'm a football guy. Instagram is a highlight reel. Instagram is nothing but a highlight reel. When you see, I played football, and when I put the stuff that I put on my highlight is stuff that when I was trying to get to college, it was stuff that I wanted people on the next level to see. If I fumbled or if I dropped the pass, I would not put that on my highlight. Right. However, that doesn't mean that didn't happen, you know? So I just think that people should know that social media is a highlight reel. So you might see somebody post, okay, you know, we just got funded for this amount, but you don't know what they really going through, you know? So I just encourage people to really, truly believe that everything is a process.
I guess I would say a couple of things. Me being a mental health nurse, I want to make sure that you understand that, you know, every journey in life, you're going to have to understand that you're going to have some mental health challenges, and especially through entrepreneurship, especially trying to acquire something you've never had. You're going to have to break generational curses. You're going to have to go through mental health battles that are going to try to stop you. Depression, anxiety, worry, fear. You're going to go through all of those things. Do not think that you're crazy. Do not think that you are alone. Do not think that you are by yourself, because every entrepreneur are going through anxiety, trying to get their business up. Every entrepreneur going through depression because that launch didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go. Everybody is going through something. So know that, you know, you're not alone. There are resources, there are help. Reach out, get a friend, and if you are blessed to have a partner, make sure that partner is equally yoked with you through God, so that y'all visions will align. And that's how you know that is your person, because your visions will align. Everything that you thought about, everything that you were dreaming about when you were a child, when you meet that person, they will align. They will be matched together. You get what I'm saying? So understand that if you're going to put yourself with anybody, get a partner, get a friend, get somebody that's going to encourage you and push you to go further, get you accountability partner, because those are going to be your people you can lean on. This journey is not going to be easy. It's not meant to be easy. God didn't never tell us it was going to be easy. He never said that I'm about to hand you success. I'm about to hand you $1 million and all you got to do is walk into it. He said that, but he also didn't say that we weren't going to go through anything. So just know that you're going to face some challenges, but as long as you continue to strive and you continue to know that, you know, God is on your side and God is going to ordain your steps, you're good. Get what I'm saying? So, you know, just trust the process, and you good.
Amen. All right, y'all. So this is Melanoid Exchange, and before I let them go, we're about to play. What you want to tell me?
I didn't want to interrupt you, But y'all see the gems that she just dropped. Y'all go subscribe to the Solution Starter on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, whatever. Y'all, you know, she don't really like kind of shouting out some of the things that she do also. So she has her own podcast, and it's wonderful, and it's some gems dropped on there every week. She getting ready for the second season. So I just want to let y'all know that if y'all hear how she talk and she passionate, and I kind of get a lot of my energy from her. So I just want y'all to go and subscribe to the podcast, and you can. I'm sorry, I just wanted to say that because I know she was gonna let it go by without saying it.
No, I was still gonna give you an opportunity to plug all of your businesses and stuff, but right now, y'all ready to play a game? It's the last game.
I'm ready.
Let's go. All right, I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds to give me 3 Black-owned businesses listed on Melanoid Exchange. Ready? Go.
Twin Nation.
Garish Galore.
Dynamic Performance Development.
Okay. Next, I need 3 Black-owned businesses in Houston.
The Turkey Leg Hut.
Everybody loves Turkey Leg Hut.
Black Book.
Black Book Houston. Taste Bar and Kitchen.
Okay. And we're gonna do one more. Name me 3 Black authors.
Okay, Javante Ham.
You better plug yourself.
Charlemagne the God.
Yes, Charlemagne.
It's so
Charlemagne.
Right.
We got a lot of Black artists.
That's she said 3, right?
It is Tolbert. I'm plugging people because get in there. All right, I'm sorry.
All right,
we trying to plug people, but go ahead.
It's fine. You can keep going. That's what we here for, to promote Black people.
Man, Will Cyrus. That's one of my good friends. He got a good book. A guy named Thaddeus Tolbert. Yeah, he has a great book out on Melanoid Exchange.
Plugging all our friends.
It's a lot. Just go to Melanoid Exchange and just
they plug in
get the books.
Okay?
Get the books. All the books on there are
Black owned,
and they are great. They are great
books, financial books, everything profitable. You know what I'm saying? They all on Melanoid Exchange.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all a chance to listen to their plugs. They're gonna tell you how you could find them, how you can support them, how you could be listed on their website, everything. Y'all let them know.
So you can follow me at Ham Go Ham. You can follow my wife at That's a Word Shay. You can follow her podcast at The Solution Starter. You can follow Melanoid Exchange at Melanoid Exchange. Melanoid Exchange on Facebook. Melanoid Exchange on LinkedIn. And I don't know if there's anything else.
You need to contact us. You know, any questions, if you had questions throughout this video and you know you're not sure, melanoidexchange@gmail.com, support at melanoidexchange.com, or 2 emails. If you are looking to do an interview with me on the Solution Starter Show, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I also have a Gmail account, so just message me. I do interviews with people from all different walks of life. Season 1 is out right now. Feel free to go subscribe on podcasts. We're on YouTube as well. YouTube coincides with the podcast.
Most definitely, y'all go and download that app. Y'all most definitely. I need everybody who watched the podcast to go and download this app, man, because it's something special, and I really want. And I would encourage everybody to get in right now, man. We're about to open up a equity crowdfunding campaign in about 3 weeks, and what that is we're gonna basically be opening up stock in the company. And with that being said, we're gonna open it up at about 25 cents a share. It's gonna be a minimum of $100 to get in. The company right now is worth about $7 million, and that's all. I just want to leave y'all with that, man. It's going up, and I want to take everybody with us, you know. So I would encourage you guys to reach out. If you guys are any investors, we're looking for angel investors to help us with this movement and to get the word spread across the world. So I thank you guys.
Hey, that's what we're here for. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in at Book Black, and we'll see y'all next time.
Thank y'all.